Can Twitch chat hear me? Are we live?
We are live.
Ooh. We got a good one coming today. So this is Crystalis Rando Tournament Marathon for 2024, I think is the year. I am very out of it. But tonight we got Tornel versus Zero. This is an elimination match, sadly. So one of these two will not be continuing. I am very much hoping that that one is going to be Tornel being eliminated because he is a major rival of mine. And Zero also has the audacity to use my name for this, so now he must win. Otherwise, this is me losing by proxy. Everything's looking good. Are we good to drop the gate?
Yep, drop it. Let's go. Drop it like it's hot.
Oop.
Good luck to the runners.
They don't need luck. They got mad skills.
This is a rando. I need to tell you.
What they need is they need good comms from Mashama.
While we're waiting for them to start out, how you doing, chat?
Woo! Oh wait, I'm not part
Little
of the
Torn
chat.
is making his return, K-Fow. He's trying to put out a hot new single of Killin' Zero. See if he can do it. Oh, I just noticed he's got his Crystalis shirt on. This is trouble.
Indeed.
This is major trouble for Zero.
He's gaming.
Yeah. We've noticed this has a has an effect on the races. Generally, the person winning the Crystalis shirt has tons of extra luck. We're not sure how exactly it works, but the shirt just seems to provide. They're not your dudes.
All right.
I should
see
be
the
watching
timer
your dudes
rolling.
on Tornel.
Tornel needs to. I guess you can have to start.
And off we go.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. I don't see Clown Vomit yet, so that's a good sign.
Oh yeah. So the flags on this set is random colors and random music. So when they are in caves, they will be lost. So they search around to find the pathways and doors.
Oh!
Who rolled this?
Wow.
Wow. Okay, you're banned from rolling seeds.
All right, no more for me then.
I don't know who isn't banned from rolling seed at this point in the community. We've banned a lot of people.
I've been banned many times.
Zero going for that early armor, I guess. Oh, he's having some connection problems. Hopefully I have him back. Tornel is on a world tour. He's currently checking out what Queen's got going on. So if you pop in the back and then come back... I've had this happen. He needs to neutral his controller. So when you're doing statue glitch, that's where you shove things out of your way to go wherever you want because no one can stop you. If you don't neutral your controller when you come out of a loading zone, you will be pushed back in the direction you came from instead of the direction you want to go. So Tornel kept shoving himself back through the doorway over and over again.
Tornel has opted to sell the Fruit of Lime, which is a novel idea.
I've never thought of doing that. I prefer just to stomp it.
Right?
That's the proper way I was taught.
Alright, so Akahana wants a Carissa plant.
Interesting. Zero is getting roughed up by K-Fow's people. Oh, he made it.
Ray. If he had gone through all his warp zones, he would have seen there was a closer one right to town, just outside the Windfall Cave.
I'm with you, Naitu. I think the pawn shop makes you pay them money to take the fruit from you.
Okay. Rabbit Boots, that's potential progression.
It means we can go through these swampy spots. And here we have the 5 in front of, what's the boss's name?
Carmine.
Yep.
Carmine, there we go, right outside.
Carmine the Destroyer. He's the hardest one of them all. Totally.
Depends on your name.
He's the only smart one, because he's the one that holds the upgrade to kill him. Unfortunately, you don't actually need that upgrade to kill him. Carmine's Emporium of Mimics. Zero is opting for more armor.
Isn't there a warp into Chiron, or am I making that up?
I haven't seen it.
I don't think so. There was a warp into Swan. So, another setting we're doing for this is Wild Warp. So there are between, 3 to 15 locations that are randomly selected. We're not sure exactly how many. But these spots will allow you to randomly teleport to certain pre-selected positions on the world map. So you'll see them jump around very, very quickly to certain spots.
Tornel picked up his Sword of Fire off of the Kensu slime, and the item slime wanted was right there on the floor.
This is the first time ever that he has said, "Hey, I want the item that's downstairs," and it was actually downstairs.
Instead of on Sleepy Kensu, who the hide and seek Kensu has the flute for, all ending in a medical herb. Zero's checking out.
Behind Tornel.
Zero's checking out Carmine's Mimic Emporium.
So, Chris, you were correct. There actually is a Chiron warp point, but it was on the Hydra side. It wasn't directly into Chiron.
Warrior Ring was at the very beginning. I think that was one of the first 2 checks, because Zero was fidgeting with it in Leaf.
Yeah, it was on the Elder.
We got the Warrior Ring way too early.
That's one of the things that's normal with these seeds. So, for whatever reason, we did the Wild Warp thing because it opens the game up more, because now you have a whole bunch of positions you can warp to. But the game's like, no. That's not how this is not how Randomizer works. So anything that's not progress is now easily found anywhere. Anything that is progress is limited to one thing at a time. So Warrior Ring tends to show up very early because it's not actually progress. While you're frantically losing your mind checking everywhere you have available and finding nothing that tells you where to go. Tornel found a bow. See, Tornel's cheating. He hid the bow on the mountain himself. He knew exactly where that was.
Oh!
Slimed. But he did find out that Carmine is weak to fire.
Oh.
Whereas Tornel warped out of there right after getting the fire sword. Or rather, he checked Mado 2, who was not weak to fire.
Yeah, just repeat Zero. Getting footballs to the face, but that's okay. He's got plenty of medical herbs. This is gonna be great if... what'd you find, Matrick?
No, I said unfortunately, medical herbs do not protect against snoopers.
No.
It would have been excellent if you dropped
progress. Paralysis? Nah.
That might be.
Could be.
So Tornel found another lamp. With access to Swan, they can use that with paralysis to do a trade-in.
Actually, no, because that lamp is the golden lamp, the glowing lamp, so they need the broken statue.
I was confused which items are trade-in and which items are not.
It doesn't look like they have a lot of places to go still. But they don't have much indication on like where they should be going once they're done exploring. No real progress items. How boring they can kill the K-Fails people.
Well, axe not if Tornel gets a couple more DLs and key items.
Okay, so Zero's checking Kensu. We'll be able to see what Kensu wants today. What does hide and keek Kensu? Pendant. Tornel has pendant, right?
Yep, that was on Saber South.
Okay. So if Zero gets to Saber South, then K-Foul?
Without making this not PG-13 anymore.
You are... I think you're enjoying a drink a little too much.
Some good advice, K-Foul. Do I use that for my
Yeah,
move against
I'm
Max?
sure Tornel is very worried about Carmine. He is the hardest of the 4 generals, after all. He's got to really grind those levels to take on the dude who moves in the same pattern every time.
Zero actually going through more of the Goa. Able to break the wall on Carmine's floor.
Ooh. Honestly, like this play. I like it. If you can hit up early Goa, I love getting everything out of there that you can. Just gut the place.
I'm the exact opposite. If I only have one sword, there's too many places to hit a dead end. See if it pays off for him.
I mean, it's nice because they've been going pretty different directions. Tornel found a bunch of stuff outside Goa. And good old
Zero's out of herbs.
Good old Captain Telefrag. Looks like Vampire's off his game today. He's not telefragging at all. You did it, Zero. You made it out.
It does have a metaphor. Did they have Goa access before this?
No.
Yes, because they had, didn't you say they had Hydra access to get the Chiron? Which
It's
means
on
they
the
would
other
also
side of the river.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but they don't have a water sword or flight.
Yep. But that's a ball of water.
Well,
So
there
that'll
we
be
go.
some nice power.
So Zero probably saving to do the 2 checks here. He has access to one on Hydra and one in the Oasis Cave.
Mm-hmm.
That Mimic means a reload.
So Mimic on his way to Oasis Cave.
Sabero was not weak to fire.
Tornel hasn't gone to Oasis Cave, right?
No.
Correct. The only way you had to go through the rest of the Goa Fortress on Carmine's level with the wall.
Because I hate this play that Zero's doing. I don't like going to Oasis Cave when there's tons of other places to look at. Because it's just one check. It's way the heck out there. It is such a long walk. I say that, and then I've noticed on replays, Tornel will typically actually do this play, and every time he does it, it pays off for him, and it drives me nutty. Not to hurt Zero today, though.
I understand him doing it. He was basically getting all the branches done of his current path.
Was that an
I don't know
iron
if he-
necklace I saw?
It was.
Alright, Tornel's gonna take on Carmine. Nooper, 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 nooper. Aww.
Zero dropping off his terrible armor outside of the Chiron guards.
Can you
He
imagine
paralyzed Takahana.
stripping? Can you imagine stripping before you go inside of town? Hey guys, I'm here!
You gotta strip to get past the guards.
Exactly.
Just slip by, oil up and
He's
slip
invisible.
by.
He's invisible.
Yeah, Chiron security's operated by the TSA. You gotta strip down before you can cross.
Alright, so Tornel's going to be able to trade in his necklace.
Okay, what does Kensu have? What is Jerksu holding today?
Ooh.
Sword of Wind! Ooh.
Yep.
Well,
Zero needs to get his butt to Saber West.
Yeah, Zero's in the fog lamp cave.
And that Sword of Wind would be handy now.
Sure would.
This is why we hate Jerksu.
Or disregard.
Can't break that wall, Tornel. That requires Thunder. Where is he going now?
Fog lamp.
Okay. And there's going to be Bow of Truth on the first check on Fog Lamp.
You know, wouldn't that be a thing? Oh my god.
Oh, okay. That'll work too.
There we go. There we go.
Do you go back to fog lamp now?
It warped from right to the other side of the river.
Do you go back to fog lamp? He was thinking it.
I mean, I would, honestly. Because those other two chests, if nothing else, are, 10 feet further in.
The hint is so dead now.
Yeah. That's what he's doing. I think with 3 swords, I'd be okay with another Goa run.
3 swords, yeah.
Well, not that sword for the slimes.
Yeah, ever since, so flight has been artificially pushed back just to make sure it doesn't ruin seeds like it likes to do, because it opens so much. It being randomized near the beginning makes more seeds possible. So it got artificially pushed back. Because of that, crossing rivers and things happens a lot in the game, which requires water sword. So water sword now tends to be more forward. So we tend to see a lot of water sword really early on. It being the fourth sword now is actually pretty rare.
One of the things we did is we actually lied to the program and told the program that flight doesn't get you past the walls, the water bridges. So it when it's trying to route through, it doesn't know. Tornel, are you kidding me?
Zero doing a hell run through the swamp. And Tornel,
Was that accidental, or was he just styling? Having the Tornel hugger shove him to the next room.
He was poisoned, and he wanted to get rid of it. But it just happened to punch him through the doorway.
So
he petrified himself to get rid of the poison, is what it did.
That was so stylish, the way he did that.
Normally what'll happen, you stab your sword so that they run into your sword and not your face.
Yes.
And don't they poison you too?
Yes, if they grab you. That's why I never trust Tornel huggers to do that trick.
But he got hit twice and it didn't poison him. It just punched him out the doorway.
Yep, on thawing him out and letting him continue on his progress with like barely any time wasted. It's the most stylish play I've ever seen.
And just trash in the rest of Fog Lamp.
Yeah. Zero making
hell run. So now he's doing his
thumbs guy.
Yeah. We already know it's a storm bracelet that Tornel wants on top of the mountain.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know.
Tornel the character.
So if you're jumping with rabbit boots, then it will freeze you in the air just like it does with flight?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll have to try that play.
Wow.
I don't know if it costs you MP. I don't think it does.
Excuse me. It shouldn't, unless the game... It does the same thing as fake flight, where the game just suddenly freaks out and thinks you must have flight and starts draining your MP.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Tornel finding that entrance again.
You should be able to break that.
So if you jump with rabbit boots and somebody hits you with the petrification, so you're petrified while in air because you were jumping, does the game just put you in the air state, or does the game go, you should be flying and start draining NP?
No, it's just you're just in the air. You're just frozen in the air.
Yeah, because I hadn't done it before, so I wasn't sure if it worked like fake flight, where the game wigs out that you're in the air and goes, you have to have flight if you're in the air like this.
Zero freezing the bats. I think that's more impressive than hitting them with your sword.
Zero is a trendsetter.
I think it'd be funnier if you get like 4 bats frozen in that room, then kill them.
It stops spawning it too, I think.
Oh, Zero, don't do it. Check with the queen first. So if you have the sword, you don't have to go behind the room here.
And the queen will give you a different dialogue to let you know that you have the sword for rage.
He did not have the sword. If I recognize the dialogue correctly.
Yeah, that's not the right dialogue.
Boat owner wants a statue.
Because she'll directly reference the sword you have.
Mm-hmm.
So he either wants ivory or onyx. We don't know which yet.
Well, there's onyx.
I was confused earlier that top of zombie looks like top of Chiron.
Tornel out.
Well, he didn't have anything else he could do there. He's already made every other check, and he doesn't have water to get across that river, so...
So there's more checks in Goa to do.
Well, he's here, and he's going to try Sabera now that he's got 3 swords.
Oh, slimed again.
Which is 2 checks, along with hints on lamps and ocean, although that's not needed.
Axe is correct. Tornel could trigger the Mato 1 fight since he's got the Sword of Thunder.
Man, this is disappointing. That's also a major Tornel play. Normally when he hits a point, like he can trigger Mato 1, he goes and does it.
I don't think he realizes he has Goa access yet. He hasn't gone through the front door yet. Yeah, he hasn't done it.
It's funny because he was there.
Oh, all 4 swords.
Now you just gotta find Messia and make the Crystalis. I mean, how hard could it be?
Well, that change will give him Goa access from the front by leaving Swan.
Or just crossing the river in Hydra.
That too. Get to it all 3 ways.
So he doesn't have flight, he doesn't have teleport. And he doesn't have a prison key, so we can't get the Kelby 1. Trying to think of major places he doesn't have access to yet. Gotta finish off ESI. Zero trying to jump and paralyzing things instead.
Oh, he didn't have the Sword of Water. I'm like, why did you leave that chest there the first time around? You gotta make a river into ice. I'm real good at this game, I swear.
Taunt the gods, Tornel. Taunt the guards. Aww. It's not gonna taunt the guards. Alright, so Tornel's gonna do front of Goa this way.
Actually, using the shield ring.
Using shield ring, jeez. All you do is just eat 100 medical herbs.
I wonder why he didn't try to break the wall.
He might. Well, so he doesn't actually have to because it's the other exit of Carmine's floor.
Well, again, he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, currently he's got all 4 swords. What was awkward was he's been to the entrance the first time, and we know off Zero that Sword of Fire breaks that wall. So it's weird that he didn't try it the first time that he was there.
Yeah, or the second time to confirm that, oh, this is Carmine's floor, then I don't need to do it. So Tornel is activating a sword charge glitch. I'm going to laugh when it's water sword. He's basically taking the level 3 and transferring it to his other swords.
Oh, is it not checked
cost? Absolutely water.
It is indeed water sword, and so he unnecessarily 3 times tried to get all his other swords.
The thing that gets me is, why didn't he just test the other swords while he was, there? Yeah. Why did he? Okay.
And you also got the warrior ring, so it's super fast to do those checks.
Yeah, that confused me.
Something to make fun of him later.
True.
Just really wanted to show off that he do have a glitch.
There's Tornel stealing salad again.
He's got 6,000 gold. You don't need to steal.
Sure you do. That's how you keep getting richer.
And he's still in the shoes.
Oh yeah, we don't have to do the dolphin flute game, because we had a warp point in.
Nope, but every seed I've ran in which this ends up like this, for some reason a critical item is on the sea, and I need the stupid dolphin flute anyway.
Yeah, it could be in the waterway too.
There'll be 3 checks once you get a dolphin or flight. Well, dolphin will get you 2 of those checks. Flight will get you Flight will get you 2. Dolphin will get you all 3.
That had to be the first tournament KFOL where that happened. because that was just before I joined the community when Tornel menuing first happened.
Yeah, that was probably 2019.
Because yeah, that was something I heard about for Tornel searching everywhere for the bows that are in his inventory. I was in the race when Tornel had the shelf loot in his inventory, and he was scouring the world for the shelf loot. That was a good time.
Zero is back on Saber West where he needs to go. That'll get him. Oh, he's got the necklace, so he'll once he gets back to Swan, he'll do the paralyzing of Kensu and trade in for his sword.
Well, yeah, he just figures while he's here, he'll clear Tornado Bracelet spot. Smart play.
Did he set a checkpoint on his way in? So you just, if this is nothing, you reset and go to the other checks?
Well, he's gotten some of the checks because I think he's using the Wild Warp location that takes them into this cave, as opposed to coming in from the outside.
All right, sort of win time.
How many others he So Zero's a wee bit behind, but if in the end there's a mad hunt for the flight and the bows,
why is the
he can still catch up.
The problem is there's a pretty linear path in the early game here, so Zero's just got some straight catching up to do.
Yeah.
And it's you know, there's not a lot of deviation for him. He just has to follow the path. He's got his work cut out for him for sure.
Yeah. Now there was a chance early on when he got Carmine down and Tornel didn't check it, and he got paralysis. If he had ended up getting to Saber West and getting the
Tornel
necklace,
deciding not to take the elevators in the butterfly-infested hallway. I gotta agree with Tornel on this play.
The thing that surprised me is he dropped the ceramic suit, which has far more defense, for the psycho suit, or the psycho armor, and doesn't do anything unless you're standing still for the little bit of HP regen.
Yeah. One fewer elevator ride to take from the outside.
Yeah, at any point when you're above level 7, you're going to get more armor out of battle armor or ceramic suit than you would from psycho armor.
I don't think Zero is going to be able to proceed because, yeah, Mato 1 was, Mato 2 was water sword. So he got blocked out of the fortress right quick.
yeah, Psycho isn't the all-powerful armor for the game. It just causes healing. Ceramic is really high.
Ceramic has 36 max defense.
Yeah.
I learned something new.
The chest was named Gozen.
Hey, Foul, calling out our tracker about Tornel's bosses.
Oh, sorry. He has. What has he killed at this point? He's killed Sabera 1. He's killed Carmine. In fact, they both killed Carmine.
He's killed Mato 1
2.
and Mato 2.
Yep, and he's killed. I
think that's it.
Yeah.
On his way to Sabra 2.
I think we got it. Thank you. Oh, just having too much fun.
Mm-hmm. I think Axe is just happy to yell at Matrick for something after Matrick crushed him last tournament.
I wouldn't call it crushing, but I did win. I made some serious gambles and they paid off. That's just how it is sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, so Zero's doing the rest of the fog lamp checks, and so he's going to lose time. We know this
That means
is,
he did get his Sword of Thunder then. I missed it. while I was clicking buttons. I must.
He is eating so many cobwebs. Is that 3, 4 maybe?
Oh, I guess the eyeglasses were here, so those might come into play later.
Yeah, it's just the shield ring at the back didn't matter.
Tornel versus Sabra. He's got the bracelet.
Hey, Tornel actually used the shield ring. Didn't have to, but he did.
Oh, did he turn on field ring for this fight?
No, for going through the footballs in front of
Oh,
Bella.
yeah.
This is a 0% chance of fail.
The scaling is only 22. He's level 7 and super armed for combat. This is all ridiculously easy. If the scaling's on at least 30, nothing's scary.
Yeah, he's armed to the teeth, and he's in that mid-game section. Plus, he's, like you said, he's got everything. High defense, high damage, warrior ring. I mean, what could go wrong?
So, yeah, this is very much Tornel's game to lose right now. He has to space something dumb.
I mean, yeah, these checks that Zero's doing is time neutral, except for the fact that Zero's behind and needs to gain some time.
Maybe if Zero finds a check that Tornel missed and it has flight or speed boots, he can gain some ground. Flight would be the biggest. Because there's so many shortcuts you can take along with it being a required item. Just by getting flight.
Yeah, but
I've seen enough of these seeds up to this point where every time we've gone, hey, you know what? All the other guy has to do is find this, and then the guy that's in the lead finds it immediately after.
So speed boots for Tornel.
That's, honestly, it's either that or it's going to be flight here across the river.
Alright, let's have this work then. All Tornado needs to do is just find flight and everything...
There you go. Trying to use a little bit of reverse.
Intentional curse.
As if.
Always.
Zero, come on, buddy. Don't make me lose to Tornel again by proxy this time. You can do this!
That is a good point, Axe, that Rage has yet to be checked. And so
ooh, that is a very good
Zero
one.
doesn't have a way to cross the river if even if he has the right sword. So we just get the one item.
Rage has flight. If Rage has flight, you can then cross river.
Oh, and a shell flute.
Yeah, Zero doing Waterfall Cave, which Tornel didn't do. He doesn't have the flute of lime, does he?
Oh. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Tornel's getting ready for the Tornel World Tour again. Loading up on them boots.
So Zero needs to go to Sabera's fortress right now.
Tornel's going to Rage.
Boots were a problem with my seed last night because of the 3 towns we had access to. I discovered that 2 of their shops don't sell warp boots. As did my opponent. He also learned that.
There's an answering machine.
Also, Zero, a proud member of Team Right.
Left is correct choice, Zero. Always left. This is an OG game. Tornel telling the golems to back off. Ooh, I hear... Okay, That is
Yeah.
3 face smacks into the flail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tornel, how's that feel on your forehead?
Extreme acupuncture.
Okay, he picked up a ball of fire. I thought I saw that. I just wasn't sure.
Alright, so Waterfall Cave was a bust. Just 3 consumables so far.
I was almost done with Carissa.
That's... Zero's either heading for Carissa or Rage. He won't be able to cross the river. Even if he has the right sword.
I'm pretty sure it was water. I thought I saw it say water.
I didn't catch it. Tornel was flipping through it too quick. And a magic ring. Carissa Plant's got nothing.
The Portoa caves are always useless. Always. Until they're not.
It's like Stixie. Stixie's never good.
Exactly.
Nothing important has ever been in Stixie. No one's ever lost a race from something in Stixie.
Zero did have the right sword.
Yeah, it was wind.
But, he couldn't do anything with it, but he's finally going to go get his water sword from Zerro0713.
Yes! Go, Zero, go!
Not even once has Go Mode ever been in Stixie. Correct. No Bow of Truth, no Sword of Waters, no flight in some sort of spot, dubbed the Axe spot. None of that ever.
Orb of Thunder is on the Calming of the Sea spot, and Tornel on top of the mountain wants the Storm Bracelet. So that can be a very deeply buried flight.
So is Tornel playing himself then?
Always.
He's forgotten where he's hidden the key items. Onyx will activate our Shelf Loot.
Alright, Sword of Water get 4-0.
And Zerro0713 defeated.
So now Zero can do his boss rush.
Well, did they have the alarm flute yet?
I don't think so.
No, they have the eyeglasses.
Yeah, they just have the 1 flute. 1 flute, 1 lamp, 1 bow.
They don't have another statue. The statue of gold.
I like that one, Archibald. Oh, there's a broken statue.
There's
okay.
broken. Put that together.
Assembly an alarm flute.
Imagine just talking about it.
That's 2 checks. And so sleeping in the lighthouse.
For an alarm clock.
And the windmill guard sleeping next to the windmill cave.
Was it Steve that couldn't figure out the IKEA instructions for his final bow? Or was someone having trouble with that?
I don't remember.
Or watching that, and it's just like, just use the lamp. You have the IKEA instructions. Assemble your bow.
The world is open for now.
It's good, because he's got bow hunt happening. So he has 1 bow. Where is he headed now? I wonder if he crypt dives when he finds a 2nd bow.
He's doing Vampire Cave.
Oh, because this was a water wall?
Mm-hmm.
Good old Opal. Why is the music correct? I'm so annoyed, because I get the garbage 2-second looping music in all the long areas. These guys get nice sounding soundtrack.
Don't worry, Dragon's gonna be the Zebu music.
Guessing Tornel's gonna fly down to Sahara. Defeat Dragon 1.
Does he dip into Oasis Cave on the way?
Should not.
You're gonna say not?
No.
Just straight to Dragon. Nope, straight to Dragon.
Yeah.
He cut left if he wanted to check Oasis Cave on the way.
Oh, he's warped back.
Alright. Now he forgets Dio, and Dio's got one of the bows.
You
He
don't
doesn't
have
have
to
telepathy.
yet, right?
Oh, okay. Oh, Axeman is correct. Yeah,
Right.
no one's done Kelby.
Yeah, well, Tornel just got
So-
flight access, and they can do a glitch to get in.
Oh god, now I really hope there's a bow on Dragon 1 for him to do a crypt dive, and it to actually work for him to get into crypt.
Oh yeah,
To be
Tracker,
super confused when Dragon's just not home.
The game would be over.
we get one of the Kelbests defeated for Tornel.
True.
Thank you, chat. We appreciate you.
Oh.
Well, that's the Ball of Thunder.
I don't, that's Axeman. Stop winning, dang it!
So, iframes would have been very helpful for that boss. And that key to prison means he can just fly right up the back way.
One of these days, we're gonna walk into Dragon 1 and Dinah, and the boss battle is gonna be completely different, and we're gonna be very confused.
We already did that. We did a blind race where we changed up Dinah and didn't tell anybody.
Isn't that when the Dinah buff first happened?
Mm-hmm. I think it was K-Fal and Cross, if I'm not mistaken.
It had to be wonderful watching them just get pummeled.
They were not prepared.
K-Fal confirms he was in that race.
Alright, so Tornel needs to make sure after he defeats Kelbesk here to check behind for another item. I've definitely never done that before.
Spring, okay. Got it, cool. Refresh.
50. We're just bow hunting.
Yeah, the Oops All Mimic race.
Did he get a second bow? I saw in his inventory. Did I miss?
To pay attention for when he...
I mean, I know there's one bow. I just don't know if there's two.
I think there's just the one. So chat would have told us otherwise. Whoopsie, whoopsie, broke that wall. That slowed him down while the animation finished.
Oh, those are always the best moments. Where you're
Tornel
trying to
does
kill
this the way I
something
do
with...
it.
Trying to kill
Where,
something with Water Sword and Warrior Ring, and you accidentally start making ice bridges.
Yeah, Tornel going all the way down the water slide because I do it because I'm not familiar enough to do this cave backwards to get my 2 items.
I think it's actually faster.
Yeah, it is faster to do it from the bottom rather than the top.
I thought Axe the other day mentioned it was faster to go backwards if you're already at the top.
I think if you're just going for the middle chest.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you need them both, it's faster from the bottom.
You have Nadir's Warp.
Alright, so where hasn't Tornel gone after this? Oasis
Stixie.
Cave. He doesn't have a key to Stixie, does he?
Hydra North.
Yeah, and then the alarm flute, he didn't use that anywhere.
Oasis Cave, because he didn't hit it on the way with flight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna guess it's on. Oh no, he did it for Kensu in the White House, but I don't think he did it for the Windmill Guard. That's where Flight was.
He's also got Waterfall Cave, and now he's contemplating it because he's got the flute.
Yeah, this
You
is...
find out all that.
This is why it's been kind of a struggle for you, Show. You don't have your Crystalis shirt yet. Once you get your shirt, everything gets a lot easier again. So just talk to Tornel. He'll tell you where he got his.
Don't tell him we sent one to everyone in the tournament except him.
In the
It's our
mail.
little secret.
Oh yeah, Amazon. No one's been here before. The only bracelet Tornel has is the Blizzard bracelet, right?
I believe so.
So he'd have to do some sword charging if he wants to do tower.
I'm spacing. He definitely did Brokahana, right?
Yes.
Okay.
He went back after. At some point.
Oasis Cave time.
Does Zero have the Blizzard bracelet yet? Yeah, of course he does. Got it equipped.
Right on screen.
Yeah, what am I thinking? God. I told you guys I was sick. I'm sorry. My brain's not functioning correctly today.
Show, I would love a shirt of the cryotube.
Could just be captioned like just chilling.
Perfect.
The Show shirt.
All is safe in the cryotube.
Oh, get him.
Zero getting smacked around by Kelby.
There we go.
Finally got him. Kelby was just not having it.
So far, nothing in Oasis, right?
Not that I'm aware. I was busy watching Zero get slammed.
Ragdolled.
Yeah.
That is a flame bracelet.
Well, there was definitely value.
Yeah.
That was the key to Stixie there?
Increases the end.
Oh. That opens up a few spots. There's Tornel going.
So he's got Power Ring, Flame Bracelet. The end is entirely easy now. Oh, and refresh just to make sure that there's no way.
He did cape out. He did fake Brokahana. Is it faster to go from Goa to get to Stixie or from Chiron?
Oh, for going to Stixie? I just do it from Chiron.
Me too. Tornel did it from Goa. I think he also bought some supplies, but I guess that would just be warp boots.
Because there's one more transition, but the areas are much smaller to go from Chiron than... I don't think it's that much of a difference, though.
And level 11 should also be enough for the tower with a Power Ring and Flame Bracelet.
That's like, when I can do both, I tend to do Hydra, then come from backup Hydra all the way around into Stixie. And, Code Gorilla was saying he timed it out. If you go all the way to the back of Hydra, it's slightly faster to just teleport back to Chiron, and then go back up the mountain to get Stixie from there. If you're gonna do both that way.
That's good to know. I would have done Stixie because it's never the top of Hydra.
Stixie first and then Hydra?
Stixie first and then go win the game. Never Hydra. But that would be
never
kind of the play.
Zero, you can't paralyze him, he's already dead.
Zombies rising from the ground. Where do you think they
Double
come
tapping on Stom, gotta make sure. Yep, he's definitely dead. Wait, no, the body disappeared. Zero, the body disappeared! Stom is zombie somewhere. Zombie Stom is coming for you, Zero. You better finish the seed.
Zombie is coming.
Tornel's doing something important for finding items, I'm sure. Boo-doo-doo-doo-boo-doo. It's level 12. It's level 8.
Did Zero get Severa too? I don't remember.
Not
I
yet.
don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think so.
Did he go through
Did he
all
not
of,
finish Goa?
Goa yet?
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, he did. He went through because he walked through all the spikes to find the mimic. That he,
Okay,
Yeah, we
Very
were
good.
just not paying attention.
very good.
He's on his flight hunt.
Tornel walked into Hydra. Tornel's walking out of Hydra. Yeah, this walk is supposedly not worth.
Especially given his he's coming close to burning some opals.
Yeah, like, even if you intend to go to Stixie afterwards, it's just faster to restart this whole climb from Shyron.
Yeah, it's not like he needs the experience points from defeating the enemies.
Yeah, if he died in Stixie after doing Hydra, that would be a brutal set of double checks.
Yeah, he's got opals, doesn't matter. Does he have barrier yet?
Wow.
No. Okay. I actually do kind of care about opals until I get barrier, just because I can completely zone out at the end if I have opals. Bow of
There's
Sun.
a Sunbow. There's a crypt diving.
Speed boots.
Speed boots.
Okay. Barrier.
Wow.
Barrier.
3 for 3.
Conveniently located barrier.
Wow.
And intentional memeing. Don't even check the axe spot. Nah. It's a mimic. Yeah, and he still hasn't found truth, so he could still... Windmill key?
Could be the front of the windmill.
Nice shadow. Surprise!
And mimic. Just right side.
Are they going to crypt dive?
No, he went to leaf. Why is he in leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Why is he in
Oh,
leaf?
he's out of money. He is
Windmill
broke. Oh, no,
key.
he's got 8,000.
Why is he in leaf?
Well, for 1, windmill key, and 2, the alarm flute guard. The windmill guard.
Crypt dive, my friend!
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Lame. This is when you do all the checks and you find out it is encrypt.
Could be, but it's low percentage.
Right, Joe? Boo! Boo this man!
We got 2 checks in crypt versus 2 checks here. And then...
Yep. Boo! Boo! No crypt dive.
Remember, turn-in chains and trade-in chains, those things are all incentivized under the current logic, so they are more likely to have stuff than others. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Oh, the alarm flute had 2 key items on it. Light and the bow of truth. Super flute.
All right, you chat doubters, take that.
We still boo this man.
Zero fans in shambles at the moment.
You can tell him he has time to get 100%.
Oh, here, let me go into Tornel's stream. I'll talk to him.
Yeah. That's
All right, I'm on it.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm on it.
We want more race.
Boo this man. Oh dang, you were right, Axe. This is probably gonna be under an hour for Tornel.
Oh
Could
yeah,
be.
speed boots.
He's got 12 speed boots, power ring, flame bracelet.
Unless Dragon
barrier.
was The super troll.
Opal.
Oh, I've been there in a tournament setting. That's fun.
We're all watching.
4-minute Dragon, and we're going, what?
Popcorn! More popcorn!
It's a 50% chance. How many times can you possibly fail a coin flip in a row?
Infinite.
All right,
Zero
Twitch
got his
chat.
super flute.
How much popcorn? He didn't turn on the bow. He didn't do the buffer right either.
Yeah, well, he got the good
power ring
RNG.
on. Then he got shot, so it might get turned off. Yep.
Popcorn 1. More popcorn!
Alright, well, Zero got his, Zero got what he needed from Kensu.
One more. Got him.
There we go. Got him.
Yeah, this is definitely under an hour.
Come on, robots. Do your robot thing.
I'm just really sad that there was no Storm Bracelet hunt to get something from Tornel.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw that, I was thinking, man, there's a chance. Because nobody had anything, and we knew that one of the items was on the ocean.
Did someone point out that this is Gozen Queen? It's not the Amazon Queen, it's Gozen Queen, this seed. We're getting
On
deep
Zero,
in the
he doesn't have
now.
the key to prison, so he's gonna use flight to glitch up the mountain. Go the long way.
Fine, there's nothing else here, right? Rabbit skip. Tornel's having a little bit of annoyance with runaway robots. Is he low on rings?
Zero going to reset so he can actually kill Ski Free.
Oh, he killed the ski free.
The meme
Zero's
challenge
such a
missed.
memer. Tornel is also a pro at hitting a bullseye by making sure he gets no hits in with the flame bracelet.
I've been noticing
done
that.
Like 4 times already.
All those style points.
He just wants to prove me wrong when I said that he'd be done in under an hour. He's trying to find a way to stall. There's the opal.
Use him if you got him.
Yeah, he's got plenty of rings. This is it.
He's looking at about 59 minutes at this point. 58 and a half.
And he keeps whiffing.
You thought I was going to get under an hour.
He's stalling. He's stalling.
He's stalling. Zero taking the wonderful slip and slide there. Tornel taking the time to menu to speed boots.
I do that too. I wonder if it's faster.
I think he just wants to make sure he's moving on. So he's not taking any chances.
And then switch to...
This might be a 57.
Yeah, since you no longer have to not menu once you pick up Crystalis, it holds the 3. I think I noticed too, if you're not on a sword that's level 3 and you pick up Crystalis, if you hit the menu, it turns it to level 3. Because I had that on a seed the other night.
It's hard programmed now to do.
Just become level 3.
Yeah, it's max damage. GG.
GG Tornel.
GG's. 57, 37, 75. Ugh, I guess I'll have to deal with Tornel in the tournament still. Zero gonna eat some pancakes? Delicious pancakes? Yep, he's eating some pancakes! Might have lost this race, but he's got the, participatory pancakes. Yo!
What's up?
GG
Welcome.
Tornel.
Jeez.
You're disappointed that you on top of the mountain were not holding anything.
I had that in the back of my mind the whole time, but
And us in chat are very disappointed in you. Boo! You didn't crypt dive. Boo!
I thought about it, but I was like, I got the windmill key. I was like, well, you know what? That's right next to the flute. I'll just check both. And then the flute had what I needed, so.
Boo!
Yeah, I told everybody you were making the right play.
Yeah, so that alarm flute had both flight and your bow of truth.
Yep, it's funny. What is happening?
I don't know.
Zero was just like playing chicken with the robot.
I had a bug at one point where I think it let me cast level 3 water sword with like no mana. Pretty sure. I'm gonna go back and watch the clip on that, but
Well, you'll have to point that out if you find it. I didn't see
Speaking
that.
of level 3, we noticed your demonstration of the sword charge glitch 3 times on Meta 1 before finally realizing your default sword had his weakness.
that never happens. It's never the one you have it already. Come on.
Also,
Yeah, we now have Tornel's. We now have Tornel charge glitching.
I love charge glitching, so you know, I didn't mind doing it extra.
You had Warrior Ring. You just walk in and tap with all the swords, and then
I know.
glitch into the one you need.
He was determined to show off a new trick.
Zero paralyzing Brokahana, then trying to give him a lysis plant to fix him. Zero's is having a fun old time now.
You'll notice I did Fog Lamp as soon as I could.
Yes,
You were
and then
kinda
got warped
forced
out.
into it.
Yeah, and it went back anyway.
We're like, do you go back?
I did because I'm afraid I'd forget if I didn't.
I think outside the sort of oh no, you needed the eyeglasses. Those were also in the Fog Lamp King.
Yeah, chest 3.
Zero is winning the meme race.
I memed a tiny bit. I don't know if you saw me sell the Fruit of Lime.
We saw that.
Oh, we saw, yeah.
We were wondering how much you had to pay the pawn person to take the Fruit of Lime from you.
Can we talk about the right side of Stixie for a minute? Are you kidding me? A bow, speed boots, and barrier? Get out of here.
Who rolled this? Mashima?
Nope.
No, Chris has been banned from rolling seeds.
I am on the ban list along with everybody else now.
This is why we need to keep adding people to the community, so we can try and find somebody to roll us seeds.
Don't make me roll the next one. I have intentionally not been rolling seeds. I'm saving my powers for the finals.
No.
Yeah, we were very
Unless I'm a
disappointed with
viewer,
this one.
then yes.
Wait,
Warrior
okay, hold
Ring
on.
being given as the second item.
Who
Yeah, I
do we
was
have?
disappointed too.
What do we have next? What's the challenge?
You ever-
Show and Leaf.
They are playing at 11 o'clock on Speedgaming 2.
No, I mean Mashama. Who's Mashama up against?
Oh.
Oh, he's up against Tornel. I'm gonna roll this.
Oh,
next time.
No. For anyone not in the know, if you think you've seen flaming hot garbage before, you haven't seen a Matrix seed. The flamingest, garbagest seeds. Oh god, I got an email. Putting that in the trash.
Zero does all of the Hydra North, or if he just goes up 60. Nope. Yeah, Zero's basically done everything Tornel's done. Tornel just did it a bit faster. Zero really spent a long time before going back to... what's her name? Outside of Zombie.
Sabera.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
Sabera. Yeah.
Sabera won, but yeah.
Zero initially went into Goa and spent a lot of time there, whereas you just did a bunch of other checks. He beat Carmine first. He discovered he was weak to fire. He went through the front entrance of Goa, discovering that it was broken with fire.
But then got nothing out of it.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely
cheating.
nothing.
Yeah.
Because all the stuff that was needed was elsewhere.
I think we were able to pretty much warp to the front of Goa anyway. There was like a short walk to get there.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't do it early because you
Right.
didn't have access to water sword or flight. Because you had a Chiron warp in the connecting tunnel, and the warp was inside of Goa. There was no other way to get to Goa field.
Well, there was yeah.
You had to walk out.
But I
If
mean,
you wanted to
there was
go
two
early.
warp points. I mean, 2 ways to go from Carmine's area, and I think you could have gone. I walked to the front of Goa before I got to the front of Goa, from the inside of Goa. Makes sense.
Yeah, but you didn't try to break
Yeah.
the wall, which you could have at the time.
Yeah.
Well, I was paralyzed. I couldn't.
Oh,
Is
what
that
it was?
why?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we're
I got to the
wondering.
entrance, and then
And that's
he
why I
did
shook
the
my
right-
head. I was like, "Damn it!"
Why doesn't he simply press the fire button?
Also, is this like the second and 3 seeds that have been rolled where Warrior Ring was in Leaf? What is going on?
I don't know. I went early for
It's-
some reason.
The way this is set up, Warrior Ring shows up incredibly common, like right away. I've had so many of these where I just get Warrior Ring. But then Progress is always buried super deep. So yeah, I feel like it is just chucking everything that's not Progress onto all the early spots.
Yeah, the current temperature settings are not ideal, but they're not something that is going to be adjusted when we're rebuilding the program entirely.
Yeah,
Zero also did a hell run that was unnecessary.
I thought
Yeah,
about it,
maybe.
but never needed to.
Yeah, this seed didn't really have anything that was pointing towards it. There was too much open, and then every time you went somewhere, you got something to go somewhere else. So I don't really think it ever really felt like you needed to.
Yeah.
But if it had speed boots on it,
that said, these settings have a lot of quirks to them we're noticing, but these aren't that bad. This is better than the last settings we had for last year, where like the
Yeah.
settings seem super cool, but then it just kept cranking out the same setup with the same setup with the same setup.
Yeah, and that's unfortunate, due in part to how you do things with glitches and stuff. The more you involve glitches into the game, the more that the more you open the seed up, the more variance you're going to get. The more you restrict it, the more samey you're going to see. So, like when we had no glitches on, it forced everything in. You didn't have a choice.
Yes, we see Zero. You can
It's
get the
never
60. We're
it's never
watching.
60.
Small child. Yes, honey, we're watching.
You know, Zero should change his name to Charon with how much he wants to be in Stixie.
Alright, he's doing the right side first, which has all the stuffs.
Well, Tornel, you might have had the fastest seed of the tournament so far.
It could have been faster,
through
too.
this.
I kind of took my time at the start, but I felt like I did.
The alarm flute is. Where was the alarm flute again? Was it
Should
here?
have it by now. I had it before this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I went to... You had to. Yeah, you had to have it to get flight, right?
Because
right. It's the
Sleepy Kensu has.
That's right. The windmill key was here. Was the last item in here, and that's what led you that direction.
Yeah.
Zero. Those are on the do not kill list for a reason.
Stupid soldiers. Their sword hitbox that extends longer than you think it does.
It's a little dot projectile that comes out of the end of the sword. It's not the sword itself has no hitbox. Seriously.
Yeah, if you haven't done the Lua that shows you all the hitboxes, you should, because it actually is pretty helpful.
It'll even show you how jank your sword hitbox kind of is. Yeah. Where your sword, it starts at the bottom of your sword and extends up to the top of your head.
Weird.
Totally Zero.
He's probably gonna do the Cryptide.
No.
No, I don't know. He's going here, so I wonder.
I'm to steal.
Find some boots.
Oh, I thought he was going to ski free, but he probably did that.
He already killed Ski Free.
Yeah, I figured.
He made sure to
put
kill everybody he can.
The first time, and then he reset it, and then killed him, and then put him to sleep again.
Oh, he's going for Dragon, and then he's going to do the Crypt Dive.
Yep.
Oh,
he's totally
He's checking his
doing
bows. Yeah, he was checking his bows for it.
Are we get to find out what's in Crypt?
Hey, who wants to bet it's going to be the Ball of Thunder?
Oh, I hope it is. He'll go to me. He'll get nothing.
He hasn't had the Statue of Gold yet, has he?
No.
Oh, really? Was that in
I
Pyramid?
think it was
then?
in Pyramid, yeah. I'm pretty sure it was on, was it the chest where the magic ring normally is?
I think so, yeah.
But yeah, Zero is 100% doing the Crypt Dive, because what he's doing is he saw that, I'm sure he's seen that Tornel won. And so he's metagaming. He's thinking, oh, he got the second bow and he went straight to the Crypt. I'll bet you he's metagaming it.
I mean, he's also
Little
a hardcore
does
gamer.
he know.
There's the turn. Here's the chest.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so good if the Crypt has the Ball of Thunder. Please let it have the Ball of Thunder. Because then Zero's going to do it and go up the mountain. It'll be so good.
Can't make up his mind what he wants to kill Dragon with.
I mean, it's 5 frames versus 4.
See, the music didn't even loop.
I mean, he's playing for the memes. I was expecting him to switch to Warrior Ring and attempt to machine gun him.
No, he didn't. He's
dive.
Oh, he's got to do Kelby 1, huh?
Yeah.
He already did Kelby when he didn't do the
Oh yeah,
prison,
he's
So, he's checking
yeah.
the key to prison spot? Yeah.
which was
Oh, no dive.
nothing. Oh, it was recover.
Refresh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was the most garbage tower I've done in forever. Hope you enjoyed that.
Oh, we had plenty of laughs.
Oh, you had the
God, I
bullseye.
just-
Yeah.
The Tornel bullseyes.
What even?
Where was that?
You're able to put the robots right in the middle of the flame bracelet explosion, giving them no damage.
Yeah.
Watching them just take off on you.
Oh, here you go, Zero.
I don't even...
So if,
Steve, what are you watching this one for? You're going to get a seed bleed. You got a race in under an hour.
Hey, you know what, Zero? Making the right play.
Yep, here we go.
Hey, you know what? I have absolutely accidentally left alerts on before and had it scream out, "You are nothing to me," across Speed Gaming one day.
I remember that, yeah.
And then, like, somebody went and, like, a chain reaction of people decided they wanted to do it, and I had to actually go and manually shut it off. I had to stop my race and go and shut off the alert. I was like, oh my god. Feeling better now, Zero?
That's right. He had it the whole time.
Yeah, we could have done that forever ago, too.
Oh yeah.
Now, here's the question. Where is he going?
I have no idea. He's just memeing, I think.
He's just warping around.
Oh, he's going to Tornel. That's where he's going.
Is he?
Why?
Paralyze me over and over and over and over.
Oh. Yeah, burn you, paralyze you. Yeah, here we go.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to use all the bracelets. Oh, no, he's switched back. Oh, there he goes.
Nope. You still don't have a storm bracelet. He won't give you whatever he's holding.
And while he's on fire, freezing and being blown away, Zero's gonna heal right in front of him. Like, you aren't getting any of this healing.
See, X-Men, the picture you had of Tornel on the mountain giving an item with all the bracelets, that's very inaccurate. What the actual image is you showing up to get the item and Tornel still not giving it to you, telling you that the 20 bracelets you have on are not enough. You haven't found the bracelet of the,
Actually, it is
friends we had
Tornel
on-
handing you an item, but your inventory's full, so he drops it on the ground, and then when you leave the screen, it despawns. We need to make sure to tell Zero that he just downgraded his armor.
What did he put on?
Psycho.
Oh.
He went from 36 to 21.
At scaling 44, I don't think the higher armor really matters that much. Everything hits like a truck. I prefer just the healing at that point.
My strategy is to not get hit.
That's the best strategy. Armor doesn't matter, just don't get hit.
But then I put on the speed boots and it all goes out the window.
Yeah. I always just switch to Sacred Shield for the Dragon fight, and I always forget to switch back.
Yeah, Leaf, the next race is going to be terrible. You don't want to watch it. You're going to be bored out of your mind trying to watch it. Zero's finishing up. Our next race is on Speedgaming 2 in about 40 minutes, I believe. I think that's everything for it. And then we're going to have Axe, and our racer Zero here is going to be calming it. And it's Leaf for show. Which should be a pretty good race.
Did we get a tracker for that race?
Yes.
Okay, let's see, I can do it if nobody else did. I'd rather not.
Yeah, I hear you.
Code is doing the tracking, apparently.
Yeah. Code says you might be coming in hot, so...
Ooh, double forfeit. They're going to finish in record time.
What is That's a new one.
Just-
I'll give him that.
He's stabbing the spot where Tornel was. This guy.
Gotta get them all out while he can.
What is a Cylon drone?
That's from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
Oh, not a show I ever watched.
I highly recommend the reboot, the first 3 seasons, and then you pretend they never made the last one.
I would just watch the miniseries and not worry too much about the rest of it. I admit the first 3 seasons were pretty good, but I think if you just watch the miniseries that started the whole thing, you're good. You'll get the gist of the the 3 seasons.
There's so many things on my list to catch up on.
There we are.
I did like the way they did the final group of Cylon reveal.
But that's when it jumps the shark for me.
It's everything
Right,
after that, because it's alright, now we know who all the Cylons are, now what? And then it just starts getting really weird.
You could clearly tell the writers just picked up like the names randomly from a hat about like who's gonna be revealed, and then like they had no foresight.
If you've never played the board game, there is a killer trader-based board game for Battlestar Galactica.
You know, we're here playing a randomizer race, and I feel like I'm hanging out with nerds.
We're
What
just
is
watching
happening?
people killing robots, talking about watching people killing robots.
Well, the helicopter started all this, so.
Man, I suddenly feel cool compared to some people in this chat. Like, what's going on here?
The Venn diagram of people who play randomizers and people who enjoy sci-fi is a circle.
Is a circle true?
That's the last of the
All
robots,
right.
I believe.
Zero is on his way to finishing this one up. See about a
Helicopter.
120. Well, you know what? Depending on how much he means, this could be a 128. Hang on, guys. I forgot something in Leaf. I'll be right back.
Oh, don't say it. Don't do it.
Hey. Let's not hate on the Bears. We're gonna talk NFL stuff. The Lions prove that anybody can be a team if you just wish hard enough. There's hope for any team if the Lions can pull it out.
I'd like to introduce you to the Charlotte Bobcats.
It's actually Dinah. There's no meme name for it or anything. There's nowhere you can escape Zero. You have to end the seed now.
You got a reset button still.
Jeez.
We got a 121.
120-34.
His personal best in tournament.
Is that really the fastest time Zero's completed a seed tournament wide so far?
In tournament,
Please.
yeah.
For the
This might be
tournament,
his first tournament.
yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, you know, that's because Zero's was in the last tournament too.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's actually an improvement. Nice.
Here we go. Here we go.
You know what? Can you imagine memeing as hard as Zero and still get a PB on your time?
Oh yeah.
There he is. GG Zero.
You know, I didn't even think that the bows were going to be in Stitchsy. I just went there just because it was Stitchsy.
It's not like you had anywhere else to go.
Well,
We were so shocked there was actually something in Stixie today. There's never anything in Stixie. It's just such a terrible location.
well, I figure since Tornel finished so quickly, he probably I assume that the final bows were over in the pyramid.
Yeah, now
Not
you
today.
crypto.
Yeah, we were actually severely disappointed. Neither of you did a crypt dive. You had both bows, you wandered by the crypt, and neither of you did it.
I thought for sure when Zero went to the pyramid that he was thinking he was going to metagame that Tornel was already done and going, it had to be in the pyramid.
Yeah, I figured it. I was thinking it had to be in the pyramid because, like, how did Tornel like finish so quickly? Did he like just do a bunch of different?
He just went fast and he hit all the right spots.
He
And
looked at his menu and went, "Oh my god, I actually have items."
well, and the other thing is he didn't spend 15 minutes looking to go back to Sabera 1.
Sabera 1.
That was where your wind sword was.
Yep.
Did Tornel find the warrior ring though? That was very important.
No, he didn't.
Damn.
Yeah, imagine if I had.
Yeah. Well, I do have to say that I did not lose to Tornel, but Shama lost to Tornel in this race.
I saw that. Why would you do this? Why would you make me lose to Tornel again by proxy?
It had to be done. It had to be done.
You know what? Now everybody can take on Little Torn. Okay.
And then now I'm hearing from Matrick too that not only have you lost to him by proxy, but now you've sent him to me so I can actually lose to him in this tournament.
And best of all, I'm rolling the seed.
Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, what was up with Steve-Free? Like, I gave him a license plant, I gave him a shield and armor, and he still died.
You were too late.
So you got naked before entering Chiron as well.
Yeah, we noticed.
Great.
Oh,
You
yeah, no,
stripped
no,
down
I didn't get
The
naked.
Chiron PSA guards.
I was giving the guards a piece of armor and a shield to hopefully defend a Chiron bear, but they also died. Everyone died.
Wait. You mean you were helping the terrorist?
Oh, they didn't really seem like it did anything for them.
Well, you didn't hand them any weapons. That was the problem.
I tried to give them the sword.
Man, give me that update where we can throw the sword of water off the tower.
I did reach level 14 though. That was a first for me.
Oh, like you wouldn't know, General Stom. We've seen the recent seeds. Switching sides to Dragon.
Hey, Dragon is our hero. If it weren't for him, life would be so much worse.
Captain Dragon, he's a hero.
I am glad that I didn't have to give anything to that loser at the top of Saber West. I even made sure to go back there before I decided to beat the game just to shoot him with all the art bracelets.
Nobody found the storm bracelet. We have no idea where it is.
Probably crypt. Let's see what else.
Giant insect.
Oh, I also decided not to get healed by Tornel. I'm not going to take that crap from him.
Did you ever get telepathy?
Nope, we never found telepathy.
Yeah, so no Dio, no Oak.
Very weird seed. Usually water sword's very early, and telepathy is usually pretty early. But I was happy to see an early warrior ring, just to make my life so much easier. Were there any places that Tornel didn't go that I went to?
I mean, Tornel didn't go to Crypt, but then again, you didn't either. Even though you could have.
We could have.
Yeah, you only finished one difficulty level different. I'm trying to think what that was.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. Because you went in slightly different directions to start with, because you did a lot more Goa Zero. You were discovering that like Carmine was weak to fire. You could go through the front of Goa with the fire sword. Whereas Tornel just dipped out and did a whole bunch of other checks. And unfortunately, everything you were doing in Goa didn't amount to anything. There wasn't any progress. And so Tornel ended up finding all the progress, then going to Goa.
Well, the first sword was at Slime Kensu. Or the odds.
Sir, you left your alerts on.
Ooh.
You.
Oh.
We had.
I don't have
Someone-
alerts. So.
Someone hammered a big old sound alert right in the middle of the race. It was like, what was that?
Well, but at least we don't have to worry about that anymore. I have taken first place for last, and I'm proud of myself. I get the first overall draft pick next year, and then we'll take the helicopter. Second Beetle too, but the helicopter seems to be the best draft pick.
Gonna have fantasy Crystalis runs.
Oh, we should have Fantasy Crystalis. Be insane.
Steal some Gyre ideas. Fantasy Final Fantasy, but Crystalis edition. I'm taking the mummy. I know Tornel's gonna die to that. That's gonna get me some points.
I almost blew an opal on one in this race.
Yeah, that guy punched you in the face twice. He was like, nah, no poison today.
Oh, I know I got poisoned by one of the mummies because apparently you cannot push them with your sword.
You mean skeletons?
I guess. I don't know.
And mummies you can push. Skeletons you can't. Unless you hit them with the correct sword where they fall apart.
Yeah, they all look the same to me.
Oh, and we also need to, we wanted to inform you that you downgraded your armor at the end game when you swapped from ceramic to psycho. Psycho is 21 armor, ceramic is 36.
Oh yeah, I gotta get the extra healing because I sucked so badly that I need it.
Okay. Just figured I would pass it along.
Yeah, it's just saying if I get hit with a ceramic, then that health is just lost. Whereas if I get hit with a psycho armor, there's a chance for the health to just come back.
Ceramic's higher than battle armor, right? To balance it.
Correct.
Ceramic gives the most defense. Battle armor will stop you from poison, and then the third highest is Psycho, which heals you.
Yeah, it's 36, 24, 21. That's the armor values. And the same with the shields. Its battle shield has 36, Psycho shield has 24, and Sacred shield has 21.
Oh,
Yeah, but having that paralysis immunity is very, very useful.
I would have thought the Sacred and Psycho were swapped.
Sacred shield just is unique because it gives you curse immunity.
Right. The paralysis.
Which is not a base game function, by the way.
Yeah, I always thought Sacred Shield protected you from paralysis.
It does.
I'm
sorry, not paralysis. It's petrification. Psycho protects from petrification and paralysis.
Yeah, the base game, there's... What is it? Battle armor? No, battle armor... What is it? Something says it protects you from poison.
It's battle armor.
Yeah, one of them is wrong in the
No,
manual.
it does-
the manual
does-
says Psycho Shield protects
Yeah.
against poison, but it
There
doesn't
we go.
because
Yeah.
poison is not a projectile status effect. If it was, then it would protect from it. But because it's a physical status effect, only the battle armor does anything. Because poison only is on contact. It's not on the other.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if anybody's got anything left, let's get this wrapped up, and we'll get on to the next one here in a little bit.
Oh, did you
Yep.
see that?
Game
Did you see that I turned myself into a slime multiple times?
You did great, Zero.
Everything had to be done. Oh, I gotta say that paralysis screwed me over so many times because apparently it's mapped to the same key as something else.
Jump.
Yeah. But I look forward to seeing Tornel kick the crap out of his next opponent, whoever that's going to be.
Whoever that could possibly be. In the meantime, we're gonna have Leaf versus Sho Fukabachi in about 25 minutes on Speedgaming 2.
Well, I'm happy that I don't have to worry about this game anymore for a whole year. And to go back
a couple
to
months
doing,
anyway.
or a couple months.
All right. See y'all later.
Take care.
We
Have a good night. See you guys in a bit.